Hello, this is Eric from AD Racing Central. Today we are playing some Blaze Rush, a top-down post-apocalyptic racing game with a high emphasis on local multiplayer mayhem. There already were some anti-gravity vehicles in the game, but with the DLC that just came out they've added even more. We're going to play a couple of races from the DLC, but first let me break down the game for you. The focus in Blaze Rush is on simplicity, accessibility and the high fun factor. It's actually one of the funniest local multiplayer racing games I've ever tried. You have a campaign mode for those single player sessions with various mission types that will keep you busy quite a while. There are also several playable characters with their own specific vehicle. The different event consists of regular races where you need to be the first over the finish line, King of the Hill races where you have to lead the race for a set amount of time, and my favorite, where you get chased by a giant lawnmower and you get points for how long you survive. The controls are very easy to grasp. You steer your vehicle with the left stick by simply tilting it in the direction you want to go, and how smooth you are with your thumb will determine how hard you drift in a corner. One button is used for offensive weapons that you pick up on the track. They vary between rockets, machine guns, bouncing blades and more. A second button is used to activate the different types of turbos that you can pick up. The weapons and turbos you and your opponents have equipped are shown on the actual vehicles. There is no rubber banding or similar mechanic in play, but turbos tend to drop for the players in the back more often. All ships have their own stats, which are handleability, acceleration and weight. Note that speed is not among them, since all vehicles have the exact same top speed. Your vehicle's acceleration stat will determine how fast you reach that top speed. Handleability will determine your vehicle's grip in the corners and how aggressively you can steer before skidding into a drift. And weight will affect how far your vehicle is flung when hit by a weapon. There is no health meter in Blaze Rush, but if you're thrown off the track, you will explode and respawn after losing precious time. This game was released all the way back in 2014, but has just now got a new pack of DLC. Now I'm going to run a couple of races from DLC, and I'll show you what I talked about in practice. Let's get started. Here we are at the main menu. Adventure is the main campaign mode with quite a large selection of events, but the DLC actually added not only new vehicles and weapons, but an entirely new campaign with several more tracks and events to race. We're going to jump into this race where one of the new spaceship vehicles was introduced. It's very clear now that all vehicles have the same top speed. Now I got this bouncing blade weapon and I'll try to use it here on this guy in the corner, and I managed to throw them off the track. Now, as you may see on my vehicle, which is the red one by the way, I have the machine gun. Let's try to use it here. Now I have this very powerful and very fast boost that I'm going to use here on the straight. Here we go. That sent me flying all the way to the top. And there I managed to do a 360 spin and hit them with the blade weapon again. You want to save your weapons for those moments where you are close to a corner where there are no railings. Then you're almost sure to knock your opponents off the track. Oh, just managed to stay on the track there. Yeah, this is a different type of steering in this game. Like I mentioned before, you steer a vehicle just by tilting the left stick, and if you tilt it too aggressively, you will start to skid all over the place. Smooth movement of the stick in the corners is crucial for staying on the track and keeping good racing line and not drifting. And of course it will be determined by how much handleability your vehicle has. I'm gonna get hit by a rocket. But we got a second place. So let's show you a lawnmower race instead. Here is a lawnmower race where one of the new weapons, the shocker, was introduced. Now I'm not forced to use a specific vehicle, so now I can choose myself. These bottom 4 vehicles were added in the DLC, so we had 3 new flying spaceships like vehicles here. This one was the one I used in the last race, so we're gonna try this ship out, Arthur's ship. So now you might be able to hear the lawnmower that's closing in behind us. There's a big post-apocalyptic lawnmower that gets closer and closer and goes faster and faster. So now I'm in the front and the lawnmower is closing in, but things can change very quickly in this game. So now I really need some kind of boost, which I got. I don't want to use this powerful boost here, I want to wait for the straight. Here we go. And this boost will actually keep going until you hit something. Okay, let's use the Tesla cannon here. The Tesla cannon doesn't seem to throw my opponents very far, but... okay, there I got destroyed second to last, so I got to start second to last as well. And you can see on the score that I'm in the lead so far. Yeah, now I'm playing against NPCs, obviously. But as you can imagine, this game is incredibly fun with a bunch of friends next to you. I did try out the multiplayer, or I should say I did try to see if the multiplayer worked with YouTuber NitroBoost245. And we didn't get it to work, unfortunately. It seems that the online multiplayer is shut down, so that's a bit unfortunate. But if you got a friend or 2 or 3 over, you definitely should give this game a try. I like this top-down racing concept as well. It gives you a different feel over racing lines and so on, when you can see your vehicle from a top-down perspective. Now we really need a boost. I'm definitely losing to these guys in the corners with this low handleability. Okay, will we be able to? Yes, we got a boost. Alright, we're ahead. Yeah, yay! And we finished first. What a finish. I hope you got a good look at BlazeRush. It's an incredibly fun game. Now I'm here all by my lonesome, but buy this game, get a couple friends over to play it, and I assure you, you won't be disappointed. And don't forget to download the DLC to get those sweet anti-gravity racing spaceships. But that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Eric from BlazeRush's Central, and I'll see you in the next video.